Hey.
What's up, Alexyss? You're on the air. Hello, folks. My name is RPJ. This is the great and talented and wonderful inner voice of women. Her name is Alexyss K. Tylor. Alexyss K. Tylor, welcome to the RPJ Show Live.
Thank you so much. It's an honor to be here with you, RPJ. Good to talk to you and be on air with you again.
I thank you for reaching out to me. This is a great way to begin my dualcast career. And also, folks, I haven't mentioned this to you guys out there, but I will have another channel, will be another business of mine called the RPJ Communications. RPJ Communications will be a new channel coming up and be a new business coming up. Business. So check those out. Check that channel out. RPJ Communications coming up soon. But Alexyss K. Tylor. Alexyss, how are you, darling?
I'm fine. I am very busy working on a lot of good things, good projects, as well as learning how to move through the constant drama and harassment, RPJ, that was going on when we first met each other.
So let's get into that. Unfortunately, you've had a situation where this insane situation with the same woman has been again been a pest and bothersome. So tell us what's been going on with that situation.
It is harassment. It just never stopped. The same woman that I told you about last year, that was harassing my son, swearing that my son is her husband and that is going to be the father of her next child, to move from one state to Atlanta and not brought all her children here. She's doing and on me and not on him, and saying that he brought her down here. He's the reason she's here, and he told her to come here. And this is not true. I see the other people on YouTube and doing attacking me, trying to degrade and discredit me, and turn my fan base against me, and discredit my son, and blaming me for my son's choices as an adult, to run with the wrong people and get involved in things and be accused of things he didn't do for running with the wrong people. I'm I watch too much because I have so much important things to do. But RPJ, I see how a lot of these people are being involved in this. They're putting themselves in it, and they think it's funny, and they enjoy trying to hurt another person and get pleasure out of sitting back and laughing at someone else being hurt and publicly slandered. So I'm seeing that go on. But one thing I will say, my son is doing fine. He's very strong. He's hanging in there. And it doesn't matter to me what people think and say about me or my son. The grown man, he's an adult. I was responsible for him when he was a child. I led him in the right way. He goes to listen to other people and go down another path as a grown man, and that's not my fault. I'm not responsible for that. Doesn't diminish me as a mother or a woman or someone that's here to give a message and to do my work and teach spiritual sexuality and giant power, and it's not going to make me feel less than at all because of what these people say that clearly are not accomplishing much on their own. I mean, you look at these people, they're on the internet, won't use their real name, won't use their real face, and are not public figures and not doing anything to bring about change. They're trying to write off of me, using my name attacking me, using my husband, trying to attack him, trying to get some type of attention to themselves. These people don't know me. They never met me. They never met my son. So it doesn't matter what is said in the end, no matter what my son did as a grown man, no matter what his decisions, his mama is going to always be there. And that's the other thing that's important to me. My son is alive. My son is learning from his mistakes, and that when he needs me, not that I condone whatever he's involved in, but I'm not going to turn my back on my child. They're going to steal my child. I don't care if he's 50 years old, they'll steal my child. I'm not listening.
Darwin? So what's been going on with you this, I know you have a couple of things going on this summer. For those who don't know this, Alexyss Tylor's father is the legendary and great Jackie Wilson. For those who know, and we all know who Jackie Wilson is, so there are a couple of things coming up later this summer.
I can hardly hear you. It sounds really blurred and busy. I couldn't hear everything you just said.
Okay, well, I mentioned to the audience that your father is the great legendary Jackie Wilson, and there's a couple of things that's going to be happening at the end of summer.
Yes. Yeah, my father is Jackie Wilson, Mr. Excitement, and he's still making history. There's a Jackie Wilson weekend because there are going to be two very powerful sports for him on February 20th, 2016, and Sunday, 21st, 2016 in Detroit. On August 5th, he's going to have a street naming ceremony. There's a street being named after him, Jackie Wilson Lane in Detroit. And my sister is the head of that campaign to fight to have that street name. So she will be having that ceremony there. And the next day, there will be a R&B Hall of Fame induction. And my father will be one of the powerful entertainers and musicians for his music, for his legacy. He will be inducted again into the R&B Hall of Fame. He was already inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, and now my father will be inducted again into the R&B Hall of Fame in Detroit on Sunday, on 21st, 2016, and I'll be there.
That's excellent. That's excellent. Unfortunately, with a lot of the jealousies and nonsense that I've heard, and I don't really play on the internet that much, but stuff that's been leaked to me, you hear a lot of nonsense about your hair, that it's not your hair. Although, if you look at the many pictures of yours, you can see that there's your hair and there's your scalp, there's your skull. I mean, do you have a skull that you use to put hair on?
I was a young girl, RPJ. I didn't mention, I think we had talked about you. It's not new. I just thought it would be over by now since we're adults and we've gotten so much older. I used to get picked up and have my hair pulled and actually go places and have grown black women say, "Can you part your hair for me? Can I look at your scalp?" Because me and my friend were talking about it wasn't yours and it wasn't real. When my son was a little boy, my hair was down on my hip. And then I got it damaged over the years by letting people blow dry it, hot curl it, and it broke off and I lost a lot of it, had to cut it off. And through that process of that beauty shop, I would take my hair out or burn it out or put a relaxer in it. When I used to try to do those strong relaxers, so I understood my hair type and texture, that my hair would take that wasn't for me and would just literally eat my hair out. When I was in my early 20s, trying to fit in with whatever style the other girls had, and I couldn't do it. And I just felt so frustrated because I didn't understand what's wrong with me and what's wrong with my hair. Until I started to understand with this wave of black women wearing their hair natural and being proud of it, I started to study and research dealing with your own texture, learning your own texture, or because you're considered a black person, you have to study your genetics and your hair texture and your mixture, what works with you and works with the natural flow of what you have. And when I started to create my own product, heat, no blow dry, no hot curl. I tried to do it like a few years ago. Like doing a white girl, you had the hair down, curls, all my fans love. They begged me for that. That was so stressful on me, RPJ, because to get that style, I had to get a blow dry where the heat was so high, it would really blow all the moisture out of my hair and then go back with a hot Marcel that might have been maybe close to 100 degrees. My hair looked wonderful, but it felt just like wire. It started to break it off. So I realized, well, I'm not going to have hair in the long run trying to keep the style using my own hair. So I realized it was smarter for me to start doing what other girls are doing, to invest in the really nice hair blend lace front, or get a couple, like when you saw the old pictures, like you said, you can see my hair, there was no weave in the top of my head. What you see in the top is the hair down with the curls. That's my hair. They only put 2 braids underneath it, like around the temple area. My hair and 2 braids underneath my real hair, and then it sewed 2 tracks on. That's all I had in my head, but that's not even good because it requires heat. So whenever I have to do performances now, or if I just want to go out in public and I want a straight style, I have expensive lace fronts instead of trying to do sew-ins right now, just a couple tracks. That's all. I've never had a full lace front, full sew-in, where you braid all of your hair down and you sew all of that hair all over your whole head. I've never done that. Why? Because I have so much hair.
Right.
And I just considered let them braid my hair. So that's a lie. But I'm used to hearing that lie. You know, when I was a child and my grandmother raised me, my hair was the same way. It would go out straight and then wave. And look, people thought I had curly hair, a jerry curl. It was always naturally that way. And as a result of that, it just grew. It's just really long. Had the same exact type of hair that I do, or hair would go down to her butt. I'm sure I have a size of leaves like my mother's grandmother's hair did. Hair, of course, she my husband mixture of Dutch, so white, maybe a little Indian as well. But I pictures of them I can show to you on my Facebook. Then I can judge yourself. My great grandmother, which is her eye when she died. My grandmother, who raised me, who's alive, has the same texture hair, RPJ. So it's like people that are around me, and they're used to me catching them for something they can't help. They're used to the gossip. But the people that have seen me, talk to me, seen my hair in pigtails like I'm wearing it now, they know that I really do have long hair without a lace front. I'm going to continue to wear them when I want to, like other celebrities do, and other people, busy women, wear them because they're good for protection while you save your own hair. I'm not the only one that has hair that wears them. I have a nice texture. It's very smart to do that if you love your natural hair.
Right.
So I just think people that are saying it, just show evidence, especially these people don't know me. They've never met me. They didn't grow up with me. They haven't hung around me. They don't see me when I'm hanging out in Atlanta, but just 4 ponytails, 2 pigtails in the front, 2 pigtails in the back, with a hair rag on, or just boots running around town and fans walking up out of the blue saying, hey, oh my God, you're like, yeah, and just pulling their phone out before I can even say yes or no, and they clicking the shot. Mm-hmm. People that know me and that see me run into me, they see that this is my hair on my head. So I would just invite people that know me and that have seen me to do a video to say that I'm a liar and I don't have hair on my head. Once there's somebody I know for a fact that's actually done my hair, seen my hair, touched it, I want them to do videos and say that that's not my hair. Then I'll be okay. But people that don't know me, who gives a fuck?
You know, there's a lot of jealousy that tends to happen in some community. I think a lot of strains and grades of Black people. I mean, we're not all one way or the other. I mean, a lot of people would be surprised to know that I am part Sioux Indian. I have a blue ring around my brown eyes, which is, I only noticed that recently. My girl actually told me that I have a blue ring around my brown eyes. And I guess that's, yeah, so there are different, I mean, I don't know if anyone can see that in me. I think that you told me, yeah. So there are different strains of Black people. We're not all come from one source. And I think, and again, with women, girls, there's a lot of jealousy in the Black community about hair, and that seems to be a very touchy subject for Black men about their hair, because they have a lot of shame about their hair. Because society is 70% white people, and they want to be able to be like the white girls and have white girl hair. And they should take more pride in themselves. They should, I'm very proud of who I am, but there's a lot of Black people that are not proud of who they are as a Black person or as a human being. So that's what's going on. It's just a lot of jealousies. So you have hair products that you use on your marvelous hair. Talk about that.
And skin. I use the skin product, and that's what bothers me too, because I'm very open. I make natural bleaches to even out the skin. You have dark booty cheeks, dark knees, hands. Sometimes if I'm in the sun, I can't be in the sun too much. I used to tan every summer, RPJ. I would grease up with the olive oil and just go out and bake in 80 and 90 degree weather, because I was told that's what you're supposed to do. And then when the winter came, I would lose my tan and get lighter again. I just naturally done it. I noticed over time, I guess maybe with hormones or maybe the climate changing or the sun changing, with the global warming and stuff, the sun started to irritate me and burn, and my tans weren't nice anymore. They weren't even, so it made my skin blotchy and very uneven. And so I wanted to find something, and I realized there are a lot of natural things, like I use kojic acid, and that is from fermented rice. The Asians discovered that, as well as eating mushrooms and rice. And so if you study an Asian diet, they are masters at skin bleaching. And you know that for diet, if you eat papaya and certain fruits, as well as using papaya soap and cream, will naturally lighten out and even the skin. Drinking a lot of water, detoxifying the blood and liver will help to lighten even the skin, because it removes a lot of waste and toxins from the blood, from the liver, helps detoxify the kidneys, and pass a lot of this through the sweat, the urine, and the bowel. So I didn't like being uneven like that. So it was a decision for me, not just for my physical gain, to do. So when you say somebody bleaches their skin lightening or deepening, RPJ, is different than bleaching. Because if you're bleaching, that means you were very dark and you just basically erased the melanin. You're basically shifting yourself to look like something you're not and something you never were. That's not what I want. I was already like that. I used to be darker, but now I don't. And like I said, I've been looking at a lot of cars. I had stretch shorts at one time. It was very awful, very dark, very unattractive, because my skin was tighter, and it really messed up my self-esteem. I didn't want to spend my life looking that way, and I'm not going to spend my life looking that way. So you know what? It's a secret, because it's something I put on my site, and I've made it for other women. I'm not ashamed of what I've done, because what I'm using is not a hydroquinone or a chemical bleach that you would have to get from a doctor. It is natural foods, RPJ, natural herbs, RPJ, diet and nutrition, as well as exfoliation, and that's to lighten and even out the skin and erase imperfection. That is not the same as a bleach, where you're totally erasing all of your melanin. These people need to get an education on what they're talking about before they come to me and start fucking with me. But it really doesn't. They can continue to say, they can continue, which I know I do. They can say that I'm a bleacher, and I know that I'm not. So I'm using natural diet and nutrition and detoxification and sunscreen and staying out of the sun to prevent burning and premature wrinkling and aging of my face. And you know what, Alexyss, to do that. It's my pussy, it's my ass, it's my money that I make, and you don't pay for shit, and you don't give me shit, and you don't pay my bills, and you don't make decisions about what I can do or can't do, or what I can look like or not look like. As long as I motherfucking do it, I'm a grown ass bitch, and ain't shit you can do about it but run your motherfucking funky dick sucker. That's all you can do about it. You keep running it, unless it's still gonna be me. I'm still gonna be me, bitch. Always.
Where can people find your hair products?
They can find them at alexysktylor.net, and they can contact me directly at alexysktylordp@gmail.com. And even women that have come to me, RPJ, if what I had, if the natural coaching that I use up to see if this is natural, it's not going to give you a bleached out look. So if somebody buys that from me, I'm not going to automatically get my conversation. That's not what it does. It was skin over time. You know, if you have blotches or uneven stress, it exfoliates and even and blends in with the natural tone and may remove dirt. Dirt and skin off the top layers, thus making the skin glow, bringing out the natural undertones. Because a lot of people in the sun don't take care of their bodies, don't wear sunscreen, don't protect it from cold. It's like a dead, thick, tough, hardened skin that gives them an older look, an aged look, a dull look. When you're exfoliating that, you're using natural products like glycolic acid, which is from fruit, lactic acid, which is from milk. The natural food that you eat, RPJ, that I use that you can also take the acid from, like the acid from milk, dairy products, and create an acid for exfoliate dead, wrinkled skin and dirt and debris from the top layers of your skin to make it glow. That's not bleaching.
Right.
Because it's not gonna make you white. It's gonna remove all your pigment. There's a difference. It's like I said, lightening, even toning, and fucking bleaching.
Right. Sorry. Scapegoat, Arch, La Bonita, J Babies, and Cat Smith. Hello, guys. How you guys doing? Alexyss Cat Smith says hello, and she wanted to reach you and say hello to you.
Yeah, because she was the one, I wanted her to hear before I erased it, because I was accused of her and her girl to bring them to Atlanta and to hook up with my son and visit him, and that we've been plotting this, and my son's been talking about us. My son want to screw Cat's friend, and Cat's friend want to screw him. And this is a goddamn lie. That shit never happened. And then this woman, I want to hear it because I have this voice. I didn't know if I could play it on here. You can hear it clearly. She said I played her. I made a fool out of her. I pretended to be a friend, let her on. Well, I've been behind her back plotting with Chad and her kids to bring to Atlanta to hook up with my son. And that Cat said she want to cut her children. So, you know, this shit, I would never, even though I don't care for these people. RPJ,
yeah, I'm here.
Sitting up trying to hurt somebody's child or help somebody hurt somebody's child. It just ain't.
Right. And
I don't know if whoever she talked about never said nothing like that.
You know, as you know, we've been dealing with a situation that is very delusional, and there's a lot of illness and disorders that's going on. Her anxieties are through the roof. It's incredible. Well, we are. I think that we want to know. A couple people want to know a little bit of this person reaching out to you, and you responded back to that person. So let's talk about that for a few minutes, if you don't mind.
When I couldn't, you sounded fuzzy, so I couldn't understand what you said.
Okay. There was this person that reached out to you, this person that has a lot of mental illness, and you happened to respond to this person reaching out to you. You want to talk about that for a couple minutes?
Oh, how I was talking to her?
Yes.
Yeah, I really didn't. I'm not going to argue at this point. I'm not going to fight with people. I'm on a whole nother level, and I got too much important things going on. So I wanted to talk to her to see how to resolve this in a peaceful way and just not be on what she on. So I didn't. There was no argument from me. There was no disagreement from me. And she seemed to be calming down. And this is the person, I think she's like bipolar or manic depression, because it's like one day I'm talking to you, like today I'm talking to you, and you act like everything's cool. Tomorrow, you conspired with these two women to kill my kids, and you gave them my phone number. Wow. They told me on the phone that you gave them my phone number, and then said I gave them her address, and I hooked her friend up with my son, and they don't get it in Atlanta in May. That's what my phone is, and that's what my son wants. Yeah, said these two women told her this shit. And I'm just like, you know what, please don't lose my number. Please don't anymore. Because every other day, it was, this person said that he don't want me. This person said you for what? She didn't give anything. Whatever she gives him, that ain't me. That ain't mine. I ain't getting it. It has nothing to do with me. What she do with my son, or their conversations, what you give it to him, like I told her, that's between you and him. Don't say it's me. Because I didn't make you give it that because I always have money and what he needs. Because I'm his mama, so he doesn't need nothing. That's what you wanted to do. You give me a dime. So I don't owe you anything, and I play you out of anything. But that's what she said to me. That I've been playing her, and I've been using her, and I'm like, this shit is so crazy, RPJ. I just said, you know what? From now on, whatever you're playing with my son, leave me out of it. You write him, you visit him, you put him on his book. Don't tell me about it. I don't want to know about it. That's on y'all. You grown, he grown. Keep my fucking name. I ain't got shit to do with it because now it's like I said, we like me and you talking. Tomorrow I call you RPJ. You set me up. You had me on there. You right. These bitches. They gonna come to Atlanta and whoop my ass in May. And you like water accident? Yeah, they call me, and I know these two ain't talking shit like that. I don't believe that shit. I don't believe they get shit because we don't like to do a motherfucking thing.
It's just amazing that of the nonsense goes on in this one person's head is just crazy. I do want to say to the audience that Alexyss was trying to keep things calm when she responded back to a divine dummy. She was trying to keep things calm, and of course, that wasn't going to work someone so mentally ill. She, of course, understood that immediately, and, and here we are now. Yes, Kat, she definitely needs professional help, so...
yeah, we not friends. She was like, come to my house, or let me come to your house, and let me bring I got a lot of going on. I would tell my son that I spoke to you. I would tell my son that you're going to stop saying this stuff about me. You're going to stop saying this stuff about him. Now, if he chooses to talk to you, that will be up to him. You all talk to each other. That's between you all. But I will tell him that I spoke to you, and you're going to stop doing the stuff you're doing. And she seemed to be calming down. Then, like I said, the next day, this person said that they were going to curse her womb, so she can't have no babies. And what am I going to do about it? I'm like, what? Well, I'm not going to do anything about it, and I'm not going to get it because you got with this same person, James Brown, last year and made up all kind of lies on me and attacked me and made now because you have made my life hell with this ugly ass, C-head looking ass motherfucking bitch right here for over a year.
Right.
So, no, I don't feel sorry for you. And say, I didn't do anything to you. Oh, I don't know where you're getting this from. And I'm like, okay. So I see that we're back where we started. You are delusional. You have done a lot of fucked up shit. And then you turn around and say, I didn't do anything to you. You told me first. RPJ, I didn't even know her.
Right.
Contact her. No, now I know people told a lot of lies on me. One thing I have not heard them say, bring a woman forward to do a video because I did shit like that to her. Because I don't have women. I don't make myself so jealous of another woman that I get on video lying on them. And I don't get so concerned with a man I want to screw that I get on video lying him and attacking him and moving to where he is. And then he tells me don't call him no more. And then I go out of my way and I'm going to force myself on. See, nobody can tell you or bring any evidence that I've done anything like that. I didn't even know her. But she said I started attacking her to shoot you so much. Twilight Zone to me.
Right.
And I just said, okay, whatever. We're going to end this now. I'm not going to argue. I'm not going to argue with a woman. I'm arguing with a man. We don't see eye to eye. Just get the fuck away from me before it turns into something else. But what I'm not going to do is waste my time fucking jail-jacking with you. I don't want to talk at that point. So leave me alone before it turns into something real fucked up for you.
Right. D-Dub, there is no cock blocking, but Alexyss, your son, of course, I already know the answer to this, but your son can do whatever he wants with whomever he wants.
Right.
Right.
Well, she can contact him. She's already contacted him before. She went down there to see him, RPJ.
Right.
I think either early this year or at the end of last year, and he made it clear to her, what are you doing here? I don't want to see you. Okay, she had sent him care packages, and he told them he didn't want them. Some way, see, you don't always know, RPJ, but somebody you're going to see until it's already there. You have a receipt, and you know who sent it. You can't just say, okay, give this back to the person. And when you get a care package from somebody, and she was sending him candy, he was like, Mom, would you stop sending me all this goddamn candy? I don't want candy and stuff she's sending. I didn't know she was still sending. She found a way around to be told also to block her mail. He's not getting mail from her, but she was still sending care packages. So I let her know that I knew because she didn't tell me. I said, well, you know, I know that you sent him a care package a few months ago because he said it was full of candy and he didn't want the candy. That's true. She said, yeah. So, see, I didn't know anything about it. I didn't have anything to do with that. And then she sent him some money, and then I didn't know until after she did it. And I asked him, and I talked to you, Dad. I said, you some money today? And he's like, yeah. And I was like, oh, okay. And then she said, oh, okay, you know, thank you. You sent it, but still, once she did it, I can't take it back. You feel it's like once you turn it in, it goes through a machine there. You can't say I want a refund.
Right, right.
Yeah, she's trying to say that I had something to do with it, and I used her, and I didn't have nothing to do with that because he already had money. He wasn't hungry or anything. She came to me and said, "What can I do?" And her and the other heavy set girl in Miami, I'm not gonna say no name, said that he needed a lawyer. He have a lawyer, and
of course,
already taken care of. They don't understand the law, and they don't understand how things work. So, RPJ, just because you have a paid lawyer and you don't have a public defender, my son does not have a public defender. A paid lawyer automatically just gonna go in there and get charged with something as serious. He's been charged and just walk out the next day and get a bond. It doesn't work like that.
No,
they don't understand the procedure. So they both started lying on me and said that I didn't have a lawyer for my son and that I wanted pity and sympathy by keeping him in there. Well, I haven't gotten any pity or sympathy. I haven't received any money from the public, nor do I discuss this publicly trying to get sympathy. I'm moving on working and handling my business. So she offered, well, can I help you pay for a lawyer? I'm like, no. Because I already knew what was going to happen. She's going to say I begged her for money for a lawyer, and then get on a video and scream and cry after she had given me some money, which she has not. She's not.
Right.
It's already been taken care of. It's already been taken care of. So I know she's been saying that I used her to get money out of her. Like I see people are commenting and saying that's what I'm trying to do to her. Well, RPJ, how am I trying to use her to get a lawyer when he already has one paid for? That's what she's doing.
Right. You know, it's
not a free public defender either.
Right. It's just a lot of desperation just coming out of that camp. I mean, I think that she's going to say so many things because she's definitely just reaching. She wants to be so cemented in with this dear son. It's just ridiculous. So she's going to try and say everything in the books. And I think that she's still going to keep really trying to persuade him through money that she puts on and packages that she sends. But if anyone's putting money on my books or sending it in, I mean, I wouldn't even give it back anyway. But he couldn't give it back anyway to begin with.
No, he can't.
But
the way it works.
I was in that situation.
She tried to say that I used her, I played her, and I made her do it, and like as if she gave me some money. And because she was trying to give me to meet her somewhere, and I'm like, no. I mean, I've never met her. Just like people were sending me emails saying that she said that she had copyright to use my son's music and video. She doesn't own copyright. The only one that owns the actual instrumental, the beats that you hear, I own the rights to those. The only one that owns those words that my son is rapping is him. And the one that owns the music collectively is me and him. So even though he's made a lot of mistakes, he's not that stupid. He owns his rights. Nobody else owns his rights, and I maintain that for him. I'm over that when he's away. So for her to say something like that shocked me, as if I then shared or extended temporary rights to her to do what she's doing. I have not. But at the same time, if her or anybody else wants to play a video, to put pictures, what I'm not going to do is exchange energy with her and go back and forth on YouTube and take this down, copyright claims. I don't have time to what else I got going on. She can play them. Just don't let me see you trying to collect my coins, though. If anybody can collect coins other than me and my son, right, then that's when we're going to have a problem. But you send a little video. I mean, that's just some high school shit for me to sit up and fight with you about that and take it down and change it. I mean, you're not irritating me at all. All y'all can play that you want to. It's just going to make a fucking difference to me.
Wow. Yeah.
As long as you ain't get no check, then me and you, I'm not going to really pay the shit no attention. As long as you ain't get no motherfucking coins off my word, blood, and something that you cannot hold copyright to. That's why Access site, when she was trying to sell it, take it down, because I did not give her permission to put it for sale. So you don't have to take it down. I'm going to sit there and I'm going to watch you, and I'm going to see what coins are exchanged. If it's her now, then you know what the whole thing oversight, you know what it is. You know, me and you're going to have a problem in the courts because that's my son, and those are my copyright extensions in music. You let her collect some coins, you're going to have a legal problem. I really don't think you want to do that.
No, but again, this maniac does not understand big picture or does not care about anybody else but herself, and I guess this will be an ongoing situation until this person is either arrested or hospitalized. But it's your fault when these things happen. It's not your fault that she will continue losing things and have these bad relationships with her own parents and friends. It's not our fault. It's her fault. And we cannot feel sympathy for jackass, this fucknut. She is obviously doing this to herself, and the fact that she puts her kids in the middle of this nonsense is just it's just ridiculous. It just shows you how she doesn't care about her kids and only thinks about herself. But anyway, I understand that you have a show tonight. You want to give me some information on that?
I'm going to be live Minimum Arms Radio Global, and we're going to be talking about vagina power, course, and penis power, love and relationships. Love to get your feedback. I miss my fans. I miss talking to them, and I want to hear from them and what they think and what they feel. So the call-in number is 1-866-225-5401. And it's on my Facebook page, 1-866. Wait a minute, because my page just refreshed. I can't see it right now. I want to give me a minute for my page to come back to 1-866-225-5401. Tonight at 10 p.m. Eastern. Every Tuesday at 10 p.m.
Okay, that's cool. Gang, will definitely be there. As I told you.
The line open at, I just got a message, the line open at 10:15. You'll have somebody get your call, and so we can start talking at 10:15. But I'm going to be on there probably at 10 and start the introduction. I'm so excited. We just need to have fun like this other stuff. I don't have the energy for it, and I'm not going to reserve the energy. I'm not going to lower myself to go back and forth with these people. But as soon as somebody, it's just time for me to wrap it up, and I really didn't appreciate that.
Right.
Out of all her making up shit.
Yeah, it's unfortunate, but there's nothing we can do about that until people cross that magical line and the authorities at some point would get involved. And but you're right, you should not give your energy, your power away to somebody else's ridiculousness. There are going to be so many people in the world that's not like me. I will not give them the power. I will not give them my great presence to that energy, to that situation. It's ridiculous. I am better than that. I'm above that. So are you, and you are the daughter of a legendary and great Jackie Wilson. And again, tell us about what's going on this summer.
Yeah, he's making history in 2016. He's still making moves. That's incredible.
Right.
August 20th, 2016, he will have a street named after him in Detroit. And August 21st, 2016, he will be inducted again into the R&B Hall of Fame. There will be a R&B Hall of Fame induction. A lot of major names are going to be there to be inducted as well. And I think there are tickets. I have to get more info on that, or unless people can find something about it, I'll find out about it online. But I'll get it from my sister and put the link up to see if they will let the public come to the Hall of Fame induction, R&B Hall of Fame induction, and then what is the price for the ticket. If they want to come there and be a part of history making and sharing that experience, and I know the public is welcome to the street naming on August the 20th, 2016.
It's excellent, and I'm very happy for you. I'm very happy for what's going on in your life, and you are playing the connection with your sister. And I think that's great, and I'm glad that you are finding yourself as life goes on, and you're finding these great, gifts that are being presented in front of you. I think that's a marvelous thing, and I think that you'll keep growing, and I'm very, very happy for you.
Yeah, you saw the pictures, right? I mean, my sister, it's amazing how we didn't know each other, and then you put our pictures from past, and now you put them together, how we look like. That was like, they're like, it's crazy.
Right, it's nuts. It's nuts, but I'm very happy. If you just look at pictures, and I will have that in my video on, but if you listen to some pictures of you and your sister, and your father, come on. I mean, It's just ridiculous. You can see all this. You can see a lot of your face in your father, and you can see some of your sister's face in you. So I mean, come on, this is not rocket science. It's not that hard to figure out.
I know, but it's so crazy. We got airport the same way.
Right.
We have the same hairstyle. And it's like amazing to know that somebody in the world, you know, had your same style, look like you, and you didn't even know them. All these years for me to know that she existed and that I existed. It was really crazy. It was scary when we looked at each other like, oh my God, you like that style too, and you like that jewelry too, and you wear your hair like that too, and you had over one eye too, all these years, and we didn't know each other. We were hearing each other and didn't even know each other.
Right, it's nuts. I do want to relay a message from Tiffany. Said they look forward to coming down and seeing you there. And Kat is also saying that she is clearing her schedule to make it Detroit in August. So she wants you to know that. And she, you know,
oh, you got fuzzy. Yes, I should be here this month. I heard that.
She's clearing her schedule to see you in Detroit in August.
Want to see me where? What you saying?
I'm sorry, to see you in Detroit in August.
Oh my God! Yes! Oh, I'm really looking forward to so much fun! Yeah! You know, I told my son what was going on, and he was like, Mom, I'm about to cry. And I'm like, boy, you get it together because you're supposed to be that celebrating grandfather and continuing that legacy. And I knew it. I told Darby that he's really, really, really thinking about the type of we have with the choices that he makes, and that while he's young, he can really, really decide that he's going to start going down this path and really, really embrace himself, his legacy. I'm just like, do you really understand? I really thought, do you really understand that my father has died, but my father is still slamming motherfucking. He's still making history in 2016, and you're supposed to be here to enjoy that and represent. You understand who you are and where you come from. Like I'm hearing people come and tell me, yo, they put your daddy in the elevator, they put your daddy in the elevator. You know, I see all over YouTube, all over these other sites.
Right.
Buying his music. I'm like, do you understand? Good.
He's not only he's not just a regular musician. He's a legendary artist. And right, are legendary in the things that you did, and it's just amazing that he come from this from great and legendary man, and it's obvious and that you have a lot of the same charisma that your father had, and that's something that's definitely passed down. And I'm really happy for you what's going on in your life. I also want to relay one message that Kat says she loves you and she really cares about you. Excellent.
A lot of folks, she don't let her stuff get. She don't. Well, I mean, this shit is just whole.
Yeah, it is. I've actually kind of reached out to Kat a little bit and tried to let her know that none of this stuff is really serious, and she's better than the stuff that is around her. We all are, because we are aware. And Kat are very aware people. D-Dub, we are aware what's going on, and we sometimes forget that we have to go in the muck and mire. We are better than that. So I just what I said to her, and to myself, and you are actually living this just truth about that, and I'm really happy for you, and I'm very thankful for you coming to my show and my video that will be produced soon. And I will do your show, and I will be there. And So, and I was great Alexyss time of Jackie Wilson, and you want to say goodbye to the audience, please?
Yeah, it's a pleasure to be here with you and your audience, and thanks for listening and sharing the time.
It's an honor having you on, and I really appreciate that. And I thank you, and I definitely see you later on the show. So, getting ready, and
Okay, thank you.
no worries.